Bro, if you're watching this, thank you. Because why do you care? It's the Jazz and the Kings. Can I keep it real? This is, again, future me. I'm here after I just watched the game. Yeah, I don't think there were a lot of highlights in this one.
Here's Domas on the roll. Back
good pass.
Westbrook. Extra pass.
That's what we do. Kings basketball is back. I'm wearing a Lakers shirt. That's actually disrespectful. Hold on. I don't care, bro. It's just comfortable. I don't care.
All-star break, 48%. He is a gunner.
I did not expect the Jazz to keep up as they did with the Kings like this, and it pissed me off because this was a close game, and this would usually, like, I would be invested in this, but for some reason I'm just not. Now I understand this is the second game. I'm just watching a new team. I'm trying to get acclimated to them. I get that, but what I think I will do moving forward as well is probably get another team in just to, like, because I'm not gonna lie to you, the Westbrook less minutes in this, like, I'm really not hyped, but I just can't get hyped seeing Drew Eubanks just do nothing. If I'm being honest, like, he got some blocks, you know, defensive was pretty much there. Everybody else was pretty good, but it's like, bro, they're playing so sloppy. I get it, it's the second game of the season. I got to give them some time. So, but those are like my initial thoughts. I'm keep it real, bro. There's nothing to hide right here. Like I told you, bro, the Kings are going to be a tough watch. What I'm thinking is I should probably get another team, right? And we're probably going to incorporate that as well with their reactions or something like that, right? Because I feel like I just can't. I don't know. I feel like if I just keep watching the Kings, I might just burn out, and I don't want that to happen. The season just started. I'm like, bro, I can't watch this basketball team anymore if I don't have anything else. There aren't really that many highlights. Maybe like Sabonis game winner, basically. Westbrook doing stuff. And to be honest, okay, we can talk about the game. Like, we can do it for sure. But I'm just letting y'all know like what I'm doing going forward now. Okay, we're gonna keep watching the Kings, but also put in some highlights of like the Houston Rockets. I'm not gonna watch the full game for the Houston Rockets, but probably the highlights. And then with the Kings, probably gonna watch the full game. But I was skipping a lot. I understand, you know, there's a lot of bricks in basketball. I get it. People brick all the time. But it's just, they're so sloppy, bro. They're so sloppy. And it's so weird because I feel like the roster hasn't changed that much. You're coming off 6 months not really playing, so I get it. There's a lot of rust in there. So I'm giving this a week, and then I'm gonna give y'all an update how I feel. I mean, every other game I'm gonna give y'all something, right? Let's talk about the game. The Utah Jazz came out crazy, by the way. How the fuck did this happen? I didn't understand. I thought it was the fluke that they beat the Clippers. Because, I mean, it's the Clippers. The Clippers are the Clippers. Yeah, I'm not really too moved by them. I don't know why everybody was like, oh, the Bradley Beal Clippers and everybody. It's only the first game. I get it. They might still go on a run. If I remember last year, the Denver Nuggets couldn't beat the fucking Wizards. And then they almost took out the champions eventually. But it is what it is. It's only the first game. Doesn't mean anything. But it's very interesting to see like how specifically the Kings coach was playing the rotations. I get it, this second game of the season, we understand, but I feel like he was purposely not really trying to get Zach LaVine and Westbrook on the floor at the same time, and that kind of bothered me a little bit. But then when it mattered in the fourth quarter, he tried to do it, and we saw it worked. Yes, sir.
Too much sauce on it. Here come the Kings. Zach in the tackle.
That's what I'm saying, like, put Zach LaVine and Westbrook together. I just don't understand. Let's get it. I can't sit here and lie and be like, almost Westbrook did not almost like sell the game. Nice, good defense, Russ. Come on, you got this. But I mean, come on, man. When do they ever call a lane violation nowadays? I'm not saying it's not a good call, but I'm saying, like, come on. If you remember Donovan Mitchell when he scored 71 points, but he missed the free throw intentionally, right? But he stepped on the line before he shot the ball. It's a good job from the refs. I guess they're getting better. No, they're not. Because for some reason, Keon Ellis, somebody stepped on his foot, and then they called a flop on him because he was basically sliding back. They didn't call it initially, like, in the same possession where it happened. They called it a position later. Another play was already happening, and then they were like, hold on, but you flopped over there, so we gotta go over there. Bro, I'm not going to entertain the SGA flopping talks or the free throw merchant talks, because that's not what SGA is. I don't care how many free throws he gets. He is not a free throw merchant. I don't care. But some of those free throws are undoubtedly flops that have happened before. Even though he scored 55 on 26 free throws, that does not mean he's a merchant. I don't care. If I watch those free throws, I could probably pick you 3 out that are on fouls. You know what I'm saying? It's a superstar whistle, bro. It's a real thing. I mean, bro, I told you the NBA is not really what it is. I mean, they advertise you to bet, and then all of a sudden we see people getting arrested, and then they keep advertising, but they don't care. They don't care. But that's besides the point. I'm just saying, like, I feel like the flopping rule should be for everybody. But yeah, anyway, back to Westbrook. I feel like this game was a bit better. And he literally mentioned in the post-game interview that this was his second 5-on-5 game since the Nuggets game 7, which is kind of crazy to think about. I mean, you gotta realize he was not on the team last week, and now he gotta go back into this season mode. Let's go. No training camp, no nothing. He almost sold the game though at the end. I ain't gonna lie to you. The reach and foul, that was very frustrating, but it's okay. I mean, at least we won. Shit, oh my goodness. I'm so glad we won that, because my goodness. The lane violation into that turnover was wild. I don't know. I feel every time you put somebody with Westbrook, they're getting elevated. Like, it's just a fact. I've never seen this before. Like, there's so many people, they have career highs when they play with Westbrook. It's not a coincidence. Jokic, literally his best year with Westbrook. Then we got like James Harden as well. Who else you want? Like everybody, bro. Zach LaVine, even though Zach LaVine and Westbrook aren't really sharing the floor. And to be honest, Zach LaVine has been the only shooter with the Kings right now, and Malik Monk, which came in the third quarter and just started whooping everybody. I would show you way more highlights, I promise you, but it's just like my face was just like this the entire time.
Monk to the cup, left hand, battle for the rebound.
Let's go. I don't know what it is, bro. Like, I'm not having this, like, the Kings name doesn't move me, you know what I mean? And that's just, again, like I said, I'm not trying to hate on the Kings or else I wouldn't watch. I'm giving this a chance because my favorite players on the team. But like I said, hey, bro, Houston Rockets. That's why I want to incorporate the Rockets, because I'm like, bro, there still could be a chance. That's very unlikely though, especially because if this team actually gels into a good 8th seed, which that's really my ceiling. That's all of my hopes. I'll take a win though. You know, I'll take a win. I will be spinning the wheel if we lose one more game, because that would be 2. Every 2 games we're trying to, you know, incorporate different teams in there. We're playing the Lakers next game, and I did not plan for this. I promise you, I did not know we were playing them next time. But I can probably guarantee you're probably going to see more highlights of this, because I want to see. Now we're here, bro. Okay, well, let's get the bad teams out of the way, the Suns and the Jazz. But I want to see how we pair up against the good team. Everybody is really like down on Lakers right now because DeAndre Ayton is not really looking too good, which I agree, but I don't understand why. It's always the Lakers fan base that is doing this, bro. They always overhype their acquisitions and then they disappoint them. It never fails. D'Angelo Russell, DeAndre Ayton is going to happen the same thing. Who else did they get? Vanderbilt, I guess. I feel like the only one who has not really had that much backlash, in my opinion, was Rui Hachimura. I swear, bro, like he has some off days where people have been getting on him, but I feel like, you know, he playing his role. He plays his role really well. I can't wait for that game. That's going to be a good game. Like, the thing is, bro, this is a close game which should not be close. That's why I hate it. There's so many moments in this game where I'm like, bro, why is this looking so clunky, bro? Like, Dennis Schroeder would have trouble finding the pocket for DeMontis Sabonis. Sabonis would sometimes, he couldn't find any pockets, bro, to throw the ball in. And Westbrook comes in and, you know, he didn't have that problem. I'm just saying. Of course, he turned the ball over a couple of times, but that's not because he couldn't find the pass. It's the first week. Anything can happen. So, yeah, we'll take a win. Struggling, more like the Jazz. Hello, check. Anywho, y'all have to give me some time to get used to the Kings. Like, my mind isn't really like, oh, I want to see this team succeed that much. Whereas like, oh, I want to see my favorite player succeed with the team. I feel like I should mention this too. The reason why I'm also not that high on regular season games anymore is because of the playoffs. I've never seen the drastic difference that a playoff game makes in comparison to this. Like, bro, this is so crazy. This whole thing is a scam. Like, you get like a 40% type of outlook on this team if they make the playoffs, and then you kind of compare it to like, okay, hold on, this team is actually not that, because in the playoffs you will see everything change, everything has a purpose and shit like that. And I'm like, bro, okay, please let us at least go past the play-in, maybe the first round, maybe. That's only if we can make it. The team has to be good for that, and I don't think you can do that when you have Dario Saric and Drew Eubanks. No respect to them, but it's like, by the way, can we talk about the Kings free throw camera? What do they put in there, bro? Put that for the entire game. That shit looks so crispy. I was like, hold on, am I watching a movie? Speaking of Denver, y'all seen that game with the Warriors? It's kind of crazy how you have Jokic, you got Aaron Gordon putting up one of the best 50-point performances ever, and then you still lose. That's crazy. I'm just saying, you know, if you want to take it back to last year, Westbrook, you know, he was with Aaron Gordon, with MPJ, without Jokic, without Murray, won against the Warriors. Fully healthy, by the way. I'm just saying. I'll let y'all see y'all next time, man. Do not forget, it's still Denver or Houston in 6.